Kill all humans.
Productions. This is Destiny. Just your average Crucible game. And yeah, internet connections. What a joke that is. Because you can see from that pretty picture. Yep. Various states of internet connection. And these buttons on the interface are not connected to anything. They're just lights on the interface. Because if you look where that dude is, Italy. Not too far away. This dude. France. Even fucking closer. The French, the Spanish and the Italians are the three geographic locations that I have the most connection issues with. And it flashes up to, this dude's a green bar. No, he's not. He's a red bar. And you'll see him as a red bar later on. I do have other videos where the match starts and it's saying everyone's green bar. Full perfect green bars. No, 2 minutes in you actually see what the game thinks their connection is. And you'll know when you're gunfighting somebody, that dude's not a green bar. I fucking know that shot should have hit him. Or them, I should say, because you don't know if they're a man or a woman. And then you'll check the screen. Oh, look, is a yellow bar. Or more likely is a fucking red bar. They are a red bar.
Bravo team.
And that's one of the fundamental reasons why I will not be buying Destiny 2. Because of the decision to go peer-to-peer connection. On paper, fantastic idea. Saves them having to maintain servers. And everybody with high-speed internet should be able to keep up with connections, with the amount of data that we're trying to shift around. It should be no problem. But what actually happens is, because it's a public lobby, the game has to select one person to be the host, in inverted commas, and it picks the person with the best average connection to everybody else. Now, again, on paper that sounds great, but if you have 4 people that have absolutely dog shit connections, they are going to appear as red bars for everybody else. Because of the way the data has to be shifted around, like that dude. I didn't see him throw a grenade, and he killed 2 of us. What in the actual hell? How can you defend against that?
Zone C lost.
And you'll hear people say, oh, I want it to go back to year 1 when it was connection based and all this skill based is just fucking bullshit. No, year 1 was just as bad. It's just that we were a lot worse at Crucible. So we had less of an idea of what was skill and what was connection. Sure, you could see people with a red bar, but sometimes that didn't make a difference. You could still shoot them down even though if they were a red bar. So, like that dude, see my fusion rifle worked perfectly there. Maybe that dude's got a good connection. Who knows? Or maybe I was just lucky with my fusion rifle. Now, speaking of connections, Dark Souls. The way it measures time is based on your frame rate. So, on the PC, if your frame rate drops below a certain threshold, you will get kicked back to the menu. And you'll be given a message saying, your frame rate is too low. You cannot play online. You can still play the game, but you cannot play online because you've got an unfair advantage. Ow, that was a grenade. Because you're measuring time differently from everybody else, so you're moving in a way that's not consistent. Now, Bungie could do something very, very similar. As soon as you hit red bar, you get kicked back to orbit. With a nice little message saying, your internet sucks dick. Go and find some other laggy bastards to play with, rather than spoiling the game for every fucker else. Because you'll be playing these games, and you'll notice it's the red bar who is on the top of the table. And do you know why? Because they have an unfair advantage. You cannot kill them, but they can kill you. And the way it works is, because I have such a good internet connection, the server knows exactly where I'm standing. But somebody with a laggy connection is maybe updating only a 1/4 as much as I am. So the server constantly has to be guessing where they are. Which is why you see people blinking around, because the server's like, well, based on where they were and what input they put in, they're going to move to this position. And then the actual data comes in and it goes, oh, well, actually, yeah, I was, 20 foot to the right of where it should have been, so I'll move that character back quickly and no one will notice. Yeah, we did fucking notice. And this next Arcblade dude that comes in, This is about the 4th game I played in the same lobby. That dude said it's a green bar. No, he was not a green bar. And then he blinks off the map like a fucking idiot. Yeah, see, dude. With your cheap fuck. I bet he's running Shinobu's Vow as well. And that's something else. Fucking balance in this game is just dumb. But will they do anything right? Will they fuck? Anyway, if you're updating more quickly, like this dude, look. He punches again because he's like, I'm sure the dude's still here. That's the red bar dude. And you'll see him blinking around and then his animation's stuttering because the server has no fucking idea where he's actually standing. And it's trying to tell me this dude is here. And then it gets the actual data half a second later and it goes, oh no, actually he's here. So it has to do a massive sort of lag leap, as it were, to put that character in the consistent position of where the server's just been told. And that dude as well. We both started charging our fusion rifles at the same time, yet he killed me. My fusion rifle did 0 damage to him. It's like fusion bolts disappear after you're dead. I don't understand it. So that's why red bars are always so good. Because you fire a bullet at them, the server then has to go and check, is this bullet going to hit this character? Half a second later it gets the answer, no, you missed. By which time you're dead, so there's no counter to that. Because you can consistently guess where that person's standing. But yeah, they probably just going to run up and shotgun you in the face. So yeah.
Heavy ammo available.
Now Bungie aren't going to do anything about this because they have your money. At this point, if you're like me, you've probably spent £120 or $120 because, you know, Bungie said it's going to be $40, it's going to be £40. No, that's not how conversions work, dude. It should have been £25, but, you know, whatever. And here, my character's turned ever so slightly to the left because of another problem with Destiny. Goddamn aim assist. The game was trying to be helpful and say, well, I'll keep your reticle lined up on that character on their centre mass. So as I came around that corner, I wanted to throw my grenade further around the wall, so it would actually go round the fucking corner to where he was standing because of area of effect. I knew it would hit him, but the game was like, no, I'm just going to turn slightly to the left so you're actually pointing at the dude. And that's why my grenade hit the fucking wall. What other game has aim assist? What? I've never come across it in my life. And you know why it's here? It's to try and cope with the shit internet system that Bungie have. They were like, well, we'll, you know, turn characters so when people lag around, you know, you're constantly aiming at them properly. Fuck off. I know where I want to shoot my gun. That's where I want to shoot my gun. Thank you very much. And this never translates in videos because you cannot feel the stick inputs that the video producer is making. So it looks like they're constantly missing. But that's because somebody strays to the left, the game auto-adjusts your aim. So you start to overcompensate. And to me, I get a slightly sick feeling because the sticks aren't acting the way they should. Why can I not turn that fucking stupid shit off? Oh, and there's Mr. Lag, look. A second after I'd killed him, it said, oh, you killed him. Well done.
Only 5 minutes left. Enemy captured zone.
And if you don't believe me about aim assist, go into the mission Siege of the Warmind on Earth with a heavy machine gun, and as those thralls pour down the stairs towards you, aim at the first thrall's head, and then the thrall behind will drag your reticle down to centre mass. Why? Why can I not turn that feature off? Aim assist. And hidden hand as well. What the fuck? We're going to make your reticle extra sticky on people's heads because, you know, sniper rifles. We want people to have an enjoyable experience. No, you've just ruined it for every fucker else. Because all people have got to do with sniper rifles is take a... You watch any of these fucking videos of these people that are like, oh, I'm a godly sniper. No, all you're doing is you're waiting for the game to give you a cue to when to shoot your fucking gun. And more often than not, their reticle has already moved off the target, but because of network lag, it fires the bullet at the person where they were standing. Which is oftentimes why you'll get shot behind a wall and you'll be like, oh, you just shot me through a wall, well done. No, it's latency and fucking aim assist and all the other stupid shit
Enemy
that goes along
captured
with
Zone
that.
B.
Another reason I will not be buying Destiny 2 is because of the constantly broken shit in this game. Like, take for instance the Future War Cult ship that you can only get from faction packages. That has been broken for a year, at least a year. And as it turns out, if you have a certain dead orbit ship, that ship will never drop for you. It is impossible for it to drop. What the fuck, this dude's about to shoot me through a wall. He'll come around the corner shooting, and you'll see bullets actually drawn. Yep, see through the wall. Nice. So anyway, this Future War Cult ship. Yes, if you have a dead orbit ship like I do, I have all the dead orbit ships. That's the only ship I'm missing is that Future War Cult ship. But it won't drop because I have every other ship. So the RNG system is based on what I have. What in the actual fuck is that all about? Oh, and there's Mr. Lag again. Well done, sir. And twice Bungie have said in the patch notes, we fixed that ship not dropping, it should now drop. And then a week later they've had to go, yeah, well actually that patch, you know, didn't work. And it also broke other shit as well, so yeah, enjoy that. QA. You should have a QA department, quality assurance. That somebody in the patch notes says, yes, I fixed this thing. The QA department go, right, okay, John says he's fixed this thing. I'm going to spend 2 days just testing for that one thing that he says he's fixed. And if he hasn't fixed it, I'm going to go and do a big turd on his desk and tell him what a fucking useless cunt he is.
The city will never gain new ground if we can't hold territory.
The city will never gain new ground checks because we have shit internet connections. Some of us do at least. So that's just some of the reasons I will not be buying Destiny 2. I love this game. 4,000 hours at least I've sunk into this game. But no, I shall play this until Destiny 2 launches, and then I shall move the fuck on. I did it with Diablo 3, I will do it with this game. And thanks for the blue reward, Bungie. 50 glimmer and some weapon parts, amazing. And there's the rainbow of fruit flavours. Will Bungie do anything about it? Well, they fuck. They have your money. They don't care.